bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia's offense will get the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes
bullshit, man.
He can take it to the house.
I really like the third down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the fourth down.
He'll field the punt. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Georgia Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And with a hallelujah man. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well with a completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum. You want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a 1st and 10.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this kid.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
Kind of for Cheeseman.
He stopped not much
It's so
of a
cheesy.
return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you can add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Virginia! Great job out of the back on the option.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown in the season.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Got a little space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. smell the touchdown from here. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 7 over Memphis. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With the catch, it's Dickey. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it up at 29.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to go up top. Puts it up. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, running back gets the give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Leads it with the back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gets the back moving. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on second down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Dude, what the fuck was that? When they clicked onto, they just moved him off, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
They're taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Big man has it. It's a first down and 4. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Yellow Jackets with the first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Mayo. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Yellow Jackets have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football downfield in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and finally throw it, that's when you take it.
Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up.
Dude, just make a fucking throw, bitch.
Up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in.
Dude, that's so much bullshit. How far over are you supposed to aim? I aimed on the right side.
Everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Why would they give it to him on the 20? Is that what happens when you miss a field goal?
It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Grab behind the line. It's Dickey.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. To the air on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're working that left side. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Just keep slinging it. Here comes the heat.
Dude, what? Why? It's cover 2. I should have 2 people.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on first down.
Got him.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff from the gun. Slithers into space. He has the first and still on his feet. Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
Trying to set up the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Flips it out to the back. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, What great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Split backs here. Trying to burn this defensive back.
No, I just...
Picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return.
Yeah, it's lit until you just, you know, do stupid shit. That was just dumb. Trying something new.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy complete.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Rush. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Finds the back on the option to give. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll move the tight end. Quick handoff. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He wants to change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. It's Rush. For the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. The Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. He would have loved to have been able to throw the ball past the first down stick, couldn't get it done, and they couldn't create enough room off the dump down, Jesse.
So let's give credit to the defense then in coverage, taking all of the throws away and also doing a nice job of keeping the football in front of them, and then great effort making that tackle, setting up fourth.
Working that left side now. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Buys a little time with his feet. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels.
so we can do more of it in the future, finding some things here late that they did well.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase.
Makes the grab right down the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Breaks into the open. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback keeps it. Almost got to the sticks on third down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal. It's a fake. He's looking to pass. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And the Cavaliers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a running room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cavaliers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And the Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Let's send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Daniels. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. To the ground with the back. And tackled there by the defense. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Might be changing the route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Give to the single back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Quick pass on the fly motion. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? And give the offense credit, you know.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. He's looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He uncorks one deep. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching